Okay.
Chair, I'm not sure Nicola is online.
All right. I can see her. I can see her on my list. I don't know whether she's.
Doesn't a red dot mean that they're online, or am I?
Can you hear me, Chair? I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Sorry.
Lovely.
That's me struggling with the technology as usual.
Welcome back, everybody. We have made our deliberations. Normally, what would happen? I would have all this in writing in front of me, but the remoteness of it means it's a bit more difficult. So I'll pass you over to David to give you our decision. David, over to you, sir.
Yeah. Obviously, what I'm going to read is fairly lengthy. If I make any administrative errors, by all means pick me up, but hopefully the gist is here. But the essential remedy that the subcommittee have decided to use on the basis of the submissions today is to modify the conditions of the premises license. So there will be no revocation, there will be no replacement of DPS or seats or premises license holder. So the conditions will be modified as follows. The licence holder shall employ at least one SIA registered door staff on a Friday and Saturday night from 1900 hours until the premises are closed to the public. And that will be added to the conditions. At the end of the condition 1 dealing with CCTV, the CCTV system will be secured by a lock and key and will also be password protected to prevent unauthorised access, tampering or deletion of images. The conditions dealing with training that currently attached to the licence will be deleted altogether. That is conditions under General Annex 2. Substituted will be A, training in relation to the use of the CCTV system, Challenge 25, underage sales, sales to intoxicated persons, refusals registers, incident research, and all other conditions on the premises licence must be provided and undertaken by all members of staff, whether paid or unpaid, in brackets, before he or she makes a sale or supply of alcohol, for at least every 12 months thereafter, which I think translated literally means there will be training on a regular basis every 12 months.
David, just to pick you up on it, incident records, not researches.
Records, sorry, I do beg your pardon, records. Documented training records must be completed in respect of every member of staff and must include the name of the members of staff trained and the date, time and content of the training. The record must be signed by the member of staff who has received the training, the designated premises supervisor and the premises licence holder or external training providers. All those conditions attached to the licence as of now. It has been mentioned that the SIA condition duration is a matter for discussion at future date, and it is on there for now. It can be discussed at a future date in terms of how long it's planned to last long term. Right, in terms of these conditions will now form the interim steps that were made on the 30th of October 2020 and will replace the interim steps that were made on that date, which was to suspend the premises licence. So they're to be substituted as above with immediate effect. They are to add to existing conditions other than training, which will substitute the existing conditions. These conditions are to become permanent after 21 days, or if there is an appeal, when the appeal is disposed of. The reasons for this decision were as follows. Whilst the agreement between the premises licence holder and police does not remove the discretion of the subcommittee. It is very persuasive, bearing in mind the police are the primary authority, responsible authority dealing with issues of crime and disorder. The police's evidence was that the premises had no prior track record of particularly poor behaviour, and they had cooperated with the premises had cooperated with the police, and it was not the evidence that they were directly responsible for the CCTV incidents. And of course, the police, in their own evidence, were happy with amended conditions being a proportionate method to deal with any perceived undermining of the licensing objectives. So those were the reasons that the subcommittee decided to make the decision it made. That was fairly lengthy. If I've misquoted or not been clear or anything, please, in particular when the status of the conditions and when they take effect, please correct me. Otherwise, that's the decision of the subcommittee.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Are you all happy with that, Mr. Craig? Mr. Singh? Microphone's off, Mr. Craig. Microphone's not on, Mr. Craig.
Sorry, no, all clear and all correct as far as I could see, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Just to say, I've got Duncan's email. I will operate on the assumption I think he's going to have some continuing involvement. So I'll email him the decision as soon as possible, so he's got it in writing as well.
Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, Councillor Jones, Councillor Dello, Councillor Gita, and Macan, and of course Singh and Nicola. Thank you for coming off sick leave.
And of course,
today.
Of course, all interested parties will be copied into my email to Mr. Craig as well. So that will include the police and the licensing officers. Thank you.
And thank you, Chantal and David. Of course, thank you. Without you, we'd be absolutely lost. Excellent, well done. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the day. And if you're quick, you'll just catch Boris is just into his the next round. Goodness knows what that means after today. But thank you very much. Thank you, Shane, as well.
Thank you.
Short Jim addresses up.
Yeah, well, take care.
Thank you, Chair.
We all have a good Christmas. Cheers.
Thank
you.
Bye. Bye for now.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.